welcome to the Christmas hour. Who's gonna get auto-tune? Yeah, welcome to the Christmas hour, yeah. Auto-tune.
Wait.
Yeah, I love Santa Claus. He is really nice.
It's gonna sound really cool.
Santa Claus, yeah, put me on your wish list. Put me on the Christmas list. I've been nice, Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus. You know.
Live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
How's it going?
Howdy from beyond.
Who's that?
Oh no!
Is that Mr. Steven out in the
I
biz?
I am Zabooma
Spooky.
Foo.
Oh no! Not
Oh, that's him at the top of the screen.
Not Zabooma. Oh wait.
Listen, you have been chosen to be a part of an experiment this week. A nature experiment.
A nature
A
A
experiment.
nature
Foo.
experiment.
Art.
What was
What
that,
could that
Zabooma?
mean?
Can you repeat that?
Yes. Oh, there we go. I'm Zabooma Foo, the Nature Week spiritual guide. This week we'll be making art, all based around nature. I don't know why
Whoa.
I'm being spooky, but it's just why it is. Zabooma Foo.
Man, Zabooma, thank you so much for being our spiritual guide through Nature Week.
Thank you,
Um,
Zabooma.
Yeah, Zabooma.
Anytime.
I don't know where we'd be without your amazing contributions to society. So it is I, Miss Nicole,
It is I, Mr. Zach.
and then
It is
obviously,
I, Zabooma Foo,
I'm sorry, who was saying that?
and not Mr. Steven.
Who said that? I'm sorry.
Oh, it is I, Zabooma Foo, and it's not me, Mr. Steven.
Okay, all right. Sorry, for a second there, I just couldn't see it. I don't know what was happening. But yeah, cool, great. So we are here and we are working from a secret location because we are on a nature adventure. We're going out. We're looking for wilderness. We're looking for wild beasts. I think at some point in time, maybe we'll find one. Who's to say?
I don't know.
Do you guys think we're gonna
I
find a
don't
wild beast?
know.
I think we'll find one. We're pretty good at nature adventures. I think we'll be good. Do I hear the call of a beast?
Zabooma Foo.
Zabooma. Oh,
26.
look at that nature dog right there. Wow. What a gorgeous creature.
Oh, guys, what happened? Did I miss a wild animal sighting?
Yeah, Miss Nicole, you should have seen it. There's this beautiful, it looked like a dog
Whoa,
on the screen. Whoa.
that's crazy. That's nature, man. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wowzers.
So other than Zaboomafoo being here and us finding natural animals and other kinds of wildlife, what else is nature, guys? What else is nature?
Well,
Let's
I'm
think
seeing
about
some
this.
weird things all over the screen here.
Pixels.
Pixels. No, I think what the
Oh,
pixels are making
okay.
up. I think it's trees,
Trees.
plants,
Maybe some flowers, some leaves.
flowers. Uh-huh.
There's a lot of stuff out here in nature. And this week, we want to explore that. We want to make some cool artwork using nature and using all the great things in our natural world. We're drawing a lot of inspiration this week from an artist by the name of Abigail Romanchuk. She is a native Hawaiian artist, and she does a lot of really cool printmaking. Unfortunately, I don't have any of her artwork to show us quite yet, but maybe if we have some extra time at the end of our program, we can take a look at it. Does that sound good to you guys?
That sounds excellent, Miss Nicole. Let's do it.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I'm Zaboomafoo.
oh, okay, all right. For a
Hold
second
on,
there, I
wait, say
thought,
that again? I couldn't tell who was talking.
Oh, hey, it's me, Zaboomafoo. Zaboomafoo.
because for a second there, I thought it was Mr. Steven, because it sounds a
Yeah,
lot.
it sounded like Mr.
It
Steven,
sounded
but
a lot
thanks
like
for
Mr.
clarifying
Steven.
that, clarifying
Yeah.
that, Zaboomafoo.
Yeah, no problem, y'all.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into our old friend Photoshop.
Photo what?
Photoshop. Oops, I have this up, which is the old. This is the background here that I made. I was making that. Let's go ahead and make a new Photoshop document. And
Curious as to what those hands on the screen on the photo are.
look, they're two hands.
Is that a symbolic handshake between nature and man?
I'm guessing. I mean, if you're watching our
gotta
stream,
be.
then you'll be able to see that it's the background for the stream.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, yes
see,
it is.
I wanted to get something that really captured nature.
I like the gorilla peeking over the top of the screen there.
He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to import in a picture. And that's because today I was thinking that we could kind of do a digital take on some printmaking. Because that artist that I had mentioned, she does a lot of really cool printmaking. And primarily what she does, she takes inspiration from the natural world. So I went outside and I walked around and I took some pictures that I think we could turn into some pretty cool Photoshop brushes, which would give us the same feeling as making a print.
So, Miss Nicole, what is a print? Before we hop into this,
How about I set this up and someone else can answer? Like maybe
Yes,
Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo will answer. A print comes from the word printmaking. And printmaking was a old art form practiced back, centuries ago, where they would put ink on a matrix and then transfer that to a piece of paper or cloth or whatever have you. And printmaking is actually still done to today. And actually, Zaboomafoo studied printmaking in college.
wow.
Wow.
Very cool. So it's kind of like stamps almost, right?
Don't
Yeah,
you
Zaboomafoo.
ever-
It's like stamps, right? Why don't you get into stamps?
That offends Zaboomafoo.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Zaboomafoo. I did not mean to offend.
Wow. Wow.
That's okay, because I get things confused at times too.
All right, guys. So I'm
Is anyone
here.
feeling a little itchy today?
Oh no, no, not the jungle mosquitoes. The jungle mosquitoes are getting you.
Out in nature, those nature mosquitoes.
Yeah, the jungle ones, the nature ones,
Nature mites.
nature bugs.
So, Miss Nicole, what are you doing here? You had your leaf, and now you made it black and white.
Yeah.
What's the reasoning behind doing
So, thanks for giving us a good segue here, Mr. Zach. What I'm doing now is I am turning this photo of a leaf into a black and white
Mhm.
image, just like you said. And that way I can turn this into a brush. But first, normally the way that I do this in Photoshop, and if you guys have any suggestions, I know Zaboomafoo knows a lot about this. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and throw them out there. But normally the way that I do it is I focus on desaturating my image. So that way I just get black and white. And that way whenever I turn it into a Photoshop brush, it doesn't have any extra color and the value is pretty uniform.
that? Very, very smart method there.
Yes, Zaboomafoo agrees.
So right now you're just removing the background of dirt, kind of.
Yeah, that I am. because primarily what I want is I want just my leaf.
No dirt.
No dirt. Hey, get that dirt out of here. So,
Zaboomafoo, what's your favorite part of nature?
Well, my favorite part of nature is what mankind has transformed from nature. You see, the gravel mixed with the water makes concrete, and that concrete makes buildings, and buildings become McDonald's.
Zaboomafoo, do you
That's
like
your favorite
McDonald's
part?
a lot?
Loves burgers.
Oh, he does.
Zaboomafoo also loves the rainforest, so Zaboomafoo is conflicted.
Zaboomafoo, do you shop at Amazon?
No, I live in the Amazon.
Oh,
so I get
sorry,
one-day shipping.
I got confused. Oh my god.
The Amazon warehouse, right? Not
Ye-
the rainforest.
Yes, I work there 9 to 5, and then 5 to 9.
Guys, I think that
Sounds like a lot of work, Zaboomafoo.
I think that I'm hearing a rustling in the jungle actually.
Oh! Watch out! Got a wild animal here.
Natural predator. The domesticated dog.
The most
He
vicious
se-
animal
he
in
seems to
all
have
of nature.
found a cat toy and is playing with it now quite vigorously. That's natural. All right, let's go ahead and go
Now
back.
that's nature.
Yeah, now that is nature. Let's go ahead and go back over here to Photoshop, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of call this done for right now, so that way we can get moving on.
Wow.
So, now, one last thing I'm going to do is I want to adjust my curves. And again, I just want to try to get this black and white. Is the sound of that cat toy going off? Is that audible to you guys?
I do not hear it.
Zaboomafoo does not hear it.
Okay, fantastic. Because it's going off and it's annoying. I mean that wild animal. All right, great. So now I'm going to go ahead and Asher, stop. Let's see. How do I make it a Photoshop brush? File.
You want to go to...
To Gen. What do I want to go to?
Let's see, Zaboomafoo will look it up on his
Can you right click on it?
his leaf.
On his, on his leaf. Just like selecting various make words paths selection. Unfortunately, I cannot. Oh, I think actually I remember how. So we're gonna make it. Define brush preset. Oh, I don't
Yes.
know why I'm doing like this voice now. Great. Thank you to a chatter there. Thank you so much for giving us the heads up. So here we are. So we're going into our brush and then 1, 2, new. Would you like to create a brush? Yes. All right. So new brush. Here. Let's go ahead and don't worry, guys. Only the best for us. New. And then what I'm going to do for this here is that I want it to be kind of small. So that way it can be a brush that I can use a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a 100 by 100 right here. Then oh my gosh. Sorry, guys.
Take your time, Miss Nicole.
For a second, I thought that
Zaboomafoo believes in patience.
is
you know,
patience a
nature.
Zabooma virtue.
Yes, nature is a reflection of patience. The mighty tree that Zaboomafoo lives in and rents from the Amazon, man, took 100 years.
Really, 100 years to grow or to
Patience.
open back up or
100 years for me to afford the rent.
Oh, yeah, wow. I bet every year it
It's
just
a long
kinda,
time, Zaboomafoo. How
just
long
kinda
you been
kept
around?
getting harder. Huh. Okay,
This
whatever.
family is generational.
Ah,
Ah, okay.
it makes sense.
Okay, you know what? All right, all right, all right. I believe it's an edit. Okay, so we're gonna go to edit. Oh, define brush preset. Burp, 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 meow. All right, but this is a giant brush, so we're gonna go ahead and take this guy and we're gonna size him down. Size it to about this size. Shout out to our chatter there, Mr. Cornian. Mr. Cornian was actually on a expedition into the rainforest, and he got rained out, so he wasn't able to make it here. But he's here in spirit. So we're gonna call this
Man,
one.
you can never see
Leaf.
the rain in the rainforest coming.
Yeah, man, it's
Never
crazy.
prepared for it.
All right, so now I have my brand new spankin' brush named Leaf.
Wow!
Right.
Wow.
Look at that blue leaf, pink leaf.
This would have
So
taken my family of Zumbumafoos a millennia to create.
Wow.
And you did it in under 10 seconds.
wow. So let's go ahead and import in some of those other pictures that I was working on, and maybe you guys can help me make a really cool art piece here. So
That sounds good to me.
I grabbed this picture, which I think is gonna be cool. Because,
Ooh.
like I was saying, is I really wanted images that are going to have a good amount of contrast in them. So that way it's a lot easier for me just to go in here and delete whatever I don't need.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
And now I can go into my adjustments really easily and go ahead and get this cooking. So, I'm going to make a good amount of this here. Cool beans. Then again, I'm going to go in and adjust my curves a little bit. What do you guys think?
I think
Do you
that
think
right,
this is going to be a cool
that right
brush?
there.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this would be awesome, Miss Nicole.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead
Yes.
and I'm going to merge my layers just like I did on my last one. And I'm going to select this guy. And just like our awesome commenter commented, we are going to define a brush. And I'm going to name this one Flowers. Nice. And now, beep, we got a flower brush,
Whoa!
right? So,
We got our leaves there. And then we got some flowers. This is beautiful, Miss Nicole.
right? Some cool stuff. And this is just like if we were to make a print and we rolled some ink on it. So you're going to get all the different values there. And I feel like that actually adds in a lot to this one where the gravel's visible because it looks like it's not in exactly a, like a perfect or clear print, which sometimes that ends up happening. All right, so this picture I think is going to be really cool. It's a feather.
Whoa, the nature feather.
Yep. Not just any feather. It's a specific kind of nature feather here.
Nature feather.
So just super easily, just to get us started off, I'm going to go ahead and select this. And now I'm going to press Control-Shift-I, and that's going to select the inverse. And then I can press Delete. And so that
Alerted.
way I have a
Wow.
smaller space to work with here. Zaboomafoo, how long would that have taken you, your family
Well,
in the rainforest?
Well, feathers are an important object to us in the rainforest.
Oh, really?
Because the first time we used a feather was to sign the treaty with the Amazon man. Because we had to give up our rainforest for Amazon. And
Oh, wow.
Zabumafoo had a friend who was a bird, and he was chosen to be the feather. And millions of years.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a story.
That's a really sad story. I wonder why Zaboomafoo is laughing while he talks
What
about
a
it.
story, Zaboomafoo.
Wow.
Zaboomafoo, can I ask? Maybe was was that treaty that you signed? Are you sure it wasn't just a package that valued over $100, so you had to sign for it?
Zabumafoo cannot read, so Zabumafoo does not. Zabumafoo grew in forest.
Really?
Yes.
Man, that's crazy how that happens. Life comes at you fast, tons of boomfoo.
It certainly does.
Is that what you
I'm-
learned in the
I'm-
Amazon?
I'm trying. I take night classes
Oh, really?
for economics.
Because you're trying to get out of the Amazon.
Yes, and start my own business.
What is it going to be called?
Zaboomafoo's Zabooma wares and goods, and I sell
Wares and goods?
and I sell furniture.
Furniture?
Furniture?
Your furniture. Yay. Hey, Zaboomafoo. Man, that is really neat. I'm really happy for you, Zaboomafoo.
Thanks. I hope the bank takes my loan.
So this is awesome. Mr. Zaboomafoo, thank you for sharing your story, your bravery with us.
Of course.
So Mr. Zach,
Yes, Miss Nicole.
what do you have to say? Let's fill up some of this dead air.
So, what kind of things do you think we can create with these stamps? So we're making a print. Let's think about our design a little bit.
You think
Do we
about it
want
while I do
to-
this.
What if we... Are we just going to stick to only prints? Or are we going to do kind of a mixed medium with like some drawing? Are we going to... What do you guys think?
I didn't set up my thingy. So I can draw with a mouse, but no. It won't be great. But I don't really mind
Yes.
either way.
What if we use these brushes that we just made
Nice.
to recreate Zaboomafoo's rainforest?
I think that is an awesome idea there.
That sounds like a great idea, Zaboomafoo.
I think we can really create Zaboomafoo's rainforest. Let's
Have
see.
a nice flower bed on the bottom.
So I got this picture too. I think we can make a cool type of a
Ooh.
brush with this. And you might be saying to yourself, this just looks like it's going to be a rectangle. Well, if it was, that would be correct. If I didn't do what I'm about to do, then that would be correct. But now I'm going to go in. I'm going to do a little Photoshop magic.
Are you just kind of selecting a chunk of it? Like an organic looking...
Yes, Mr. Zach. I'm kind of just selecting a chunk of it. Man, I thought it was going to be...
Just clarifying for the viewers.
I thought
just
it was going to be
clarifying for the
Photoshop
viewers.
magic. And I was going to get to say that.
Whoa, Miss Nicole, how did you do that?
Wow.
I appreciate it.
It looks so organic, Miss Nicole.
He kind of looks like a little dude.
It does kinda look like a
Just
man.
hanging out.
With
Cool.
Is
stubby
that
legs.
Zaboomafoo's long lost friend? Zabooma who?
Zabooma who? Man, Horton here's a Zabooma who? Nice. So, and again, let's just go ahead and go in here in curves. Oh, whoa. Now that
Whoa.
would be an interesting brush. Cool. And then again, I am going to merge my layers right here. And now I'm going to go to Edit and define a brush preset. Again, I cannot thank our friend in the comments, Mr. Cornian, for helping us out there, because that is awesome. Nice. Look at that.
Very cool.
We can make him smaller. We can make him bigger. Isn't that just neat?
That is insanely neat, Miss Nicole.
Yeah.
That is Zaboomerific.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The highest praise from Zaboomafoo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the highest. If I told you the highest phrase of all our land, you would
Would our
be
mortal ears?
Zaboomified.
Oh no! Is that what happened to you?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that why you sound like a ghost?
Sorry, I have a cold.
Oh no, it's all good. This is a
Sorry.
judgment-free zone, Zaboomafoo.
Hey, this is Zaboomafoo. What's up?
It's me, Zaboomafoo.
Hey guys,
Me,
it's me,
Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo. All right. So, again, we are just deleting some of the stuff so that way I can get a... Oh, that's what it's doing. That's why it's happening the way that it is. All right, Control-Shift-I. That's going to select my inverse. And then now... Oh, hello.
Hello?
Nice, Zaboomafoo.
Whoa, now that is a boomerific.
Okay, now this
Wow.
is gonna get a little intense here. Let's see if I can't make it a little easier to work with. Because what I really want to do is I want to be able to grab... Wow! That looks gross. I really want to be able to grab just the leaf or the branches here, right? Because this picture is going to be a little bit harder to work with. And by that I mean a lot of it harder to work with. Because this photo doesn't have a ton of contrast. Mr. Zach, what do I mean by contrast when I say contrast?
So when you say contrast, I believe you're meaning, or you're talking about the difference between the colors on the picture. So this picture here, for example, it's kind of mostly one color, but the other photos you were working with, say the leaf, for example, it was very green with like a very different colored background. So it was easy to differentiate.
Yeah, exactly that. Mr. Zach, thank you so much for your awesome explanation. That is exactly it. So this whole picture is like the exact same shade of brown, which was something that I wanted to avoid. But I think that, and you guys go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, I think we have enough time to do something a little bit more challenging.
I think so, Miss Nicole.
Because
Zaboomafoo says yes. There is tons of time.
Yep, I was thinking that.
There's always time for us to challenge ourselves on the YI live stream. Time.
Zaboomafoo just remembered, I'm not from this time.
Really, Zaboomafoo? Do you want to talk about that for the next 30 minutes?
Yes, let's go to Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo, you cut out a little bit there.
Oh,
Did you go to the Zabooma?
Cut to the Zaboomafoo cam.
I don't have one.
The what? I didn't quite hear that, Mr. Zaboomafoo.
The Zaboomafoo cam.
Should I make a
Am I
Zaboomafoo
breaking
cam?
up?
No, you're good. You're good.
Miss
You're
Nicole,
good.
we don't have a Zaboomafoo cam, do we?
I know. I didn't get a Zaboomafoo cam ready.
Don't worry, Mr. Zaboomafoo. We're on it. Miss Nicole, what do we do?
I think I have an idea. Don't worry about it.
Zabooma boo-hoo.
Zaboomafoo.
Oh.
Ooh. What are you looking at? What's ooh?
I see a black screen at the moment.
I don't.
Mr. Zaboomafoo,
It is looking darker than the night.
Don't worry, guys. That's just because you guys are seeing the preview.
Oh, Zaboomafoo cam. There we go.
All right, and now, real quick, let's go ahead. And again, viewers are just seeing my Photoshop screen, so try not to spoil it a little bit too much.
No probalo.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Zaboomafoo, what were you trying to say? I'm sorry. We were breaking up for a sec there.
The Zaboom. Z-
It's a recap.
Zaboomafoo was telling you about why I'm here. I'm here to guide you through Nature Week because Zaboomafoo has to redeem himself. You see, I sold out nature to the Amazon rainforest, and
You sold out nature to a rainforest.
and
Okay.
now I have to redeem myself because all my Zabooma friends answered to one Zabooma king, and I'm here to reclaim their freedom in making art. Let's
Wow,
head
what
back
a
to the
Nice, man.
noble
That was so cool, Mr.
quest,
Zaboomafoo.
Mr. Zaboomafoo.
Guys, give it up for Mr. Zaboomafoo himself.
Round of applause for Mr. Zaboomafoo.
Woo!
Thank you.
So, here, what if I made this into a brush? This is gonna be a weird brush, but that's okay.
Those are the best ones.
You're right. Those are the best ones.
Yeah, I'm right every now and then.
Every now and then. Zaboomafoo!
Zaboomafoo.
Man, I can't believe that we got the Zaboomafoo to
I know.
premiere
What a legend.
here. Like, that's really cool. The fact that he's here. Zaboomafoo, I guess, just really loves, helping out the community.
Yes.
I can't turn Zaboomafoo into community.
Zab
See, it's there. It's there somewhere.
Zaboominty.
Yeah.
There it
Zabooma
is.
City.
Zabooma City.
Oh. All right, now let's take a look at how this branch brush looks. This is going to be kind of a creepy one. This might end up
Branch
looking
brush.
like some crazy, I don't know, hands. Yay. Wow.
Wow.
Wowzers.
That is crazy.
Oh,
So, how many
very
more
cool, Mr.
how many more brushes do you think we should do? Just like one more maybe? Just round it
I
out?
think one more.
Nice.
What kind of photos do we have left to work with?
So, I have some kind of I have some more leaves. I have another kind of a wood texture. I have another flower. What are we feeling, guys?
I think some leaf variation would be good.
Nice. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab another leaf. And this one will be pretty easy because again, bam, contrast.
Contrast.
So we're gonna go ahead and just knock this one out real quick.
So now that we've made these cool brushes, should we potentially show the viewers some of the ways we can edit the brush? For example, angle jittering and size jittering
I mean, we can.
to kind of make organic looking strokes with our brushes.
I was thinking more of just doing like a printmaking style.
Okay.
Or should we do the
If we have extra time, maybe we can go over that.
okay.
Like another way to use the brushes rather than just printmaking.
But yeah, I mean, this whole effect is actually really easy to achieve without Photoshop even. You can go out into the wild and you take a crayon or a pastel, some kind of just like a larger color there, and then you just grab a white sheet of paper, and if you draw over, then you're going to be able to get a relief. So a relief is a style of kind of gaining a print or a pattern, and that is where you shift I you take something from nature, or you take a texture that you find, and you just go ahead and color over it, and it's going to give you that same pattern. Mr. Zach, have you ever done something like that before in real life?
I have done that in real life. In fact, I made a video about it for the Boys and Girls Club, actually.
Wow. So
Yes.
if they're watching this on YouTube right now, do you think that they would be able to find it?
I think so. Let me see if I can find the title of the video here.
Man, it's all coming together, isn't it?
Yes.
Zaboomerific.
Now, Zaboomafoo wonders, can we save these brushes, or do we have to make these every time?
So luckily, you know, right now we're like I was saying is that we're reporting remotely because we're on an adventure. All these brushes are going to get saved to my personal account. But if I wanted to share them, I could easily export these guys and share them out.
That is Zabooma awesome.
Isn't it? Isn't that
Zabossum?
Zabossum. All right,
Okay,
and then
Zaboomafoo doesn't like how you use my language. My language is not your toy.
I'm sorry, Zaboomafoo.
Sorry,
And
Zaboomafoo.
I am Zabooma serious.
I'm very serious about my apology there, Mr. Zaboomafoo.
You can say you're Zabooma sorry.
No, I'm not gonna fall for that trap, Mr. Zaboomafoo.
Darn.
All right, so now we have all these brushes, and what we were thinking of doing is, what was that? We wanted to make a rainforest. Is that correct?
Yes, we need to
Yes,
recreate
yes.
Zaboomafoo's home.
Or you can create my face. Because whatever you want.
How about we start off with just doing the Amazon? How does that sound, everyone?
That sounds spectacular, Miss Nicole.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
So if we wanted to get really literal with it, I could just kind of take the branch texture, take the leaf texture, and I could layer them on top of each other.
I finally found it.
What'd you find?
The leaf tracing video we were talking about.
Nice. That is really awesome. It's nice to know that there's always some relevant content out there.
Yes. If you would like to find the video, just go to YouTube and search leaf. Hold on, let me make sure if this works. Yes, if you search leaf tracing with Mr. Zach from YI, it should pop right up.
Wow, that is an easy to remember title.
Wow. Will
Yep.
Zaboomafoo have to pay for this video, or is it free?
It is completely free on YouTube.
Wow.
Neato. And that's on the Boys and Girls Club YouTube channel, right?
That's correct.
Boys and Girls Club of the Austin area. That is really cool.
Gotta love them.
What color do you guys think I should make these flowers?
I think you should do pink. I think you should do
Purple.
purple. Yeah.
Yeah, purple. Nice. Cool. Do we have any other colors that we're thinking of?
Yellow.
Yellow. Nice. Good call out. Man, this is looking really cool.
What about... What's another color that would really pop here, Zaboomafoo?
That is a great question. Well, how about Zabooma Red?
Zabooma Red.
Cool. Is it alright if I add that in after I add in some of these branches here?
Yeah.
That is A-okay, Miss Nicole.
I was talking to Zaboomafoo, not you.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't speak
I
for me, Mr. Zach. I am Zaboomafoo. I am an independent Zabooma animal that don't need no rainforest.
Cool. Anyway, so
then
we
why are
want to
we
go ahead
remaking it
and
for you?
get the flower and don't poke holes in this loose plot. And we're gonna make it Zabooma red. Is this Zabooma red, Mr. Zaboomafoo?
A little derivative, but yeah.
Is it okay? All right. Well, is this Zabooma red?
Yes.
Oh, really? Interesting. All right. Well, there you guys go. So this is my take on a tree.
I think it looks great, Miss Nicole.
I think it looks like a tree.
Looks like a tree to me.
Man, that is cool. 12 minutes. So, all right, guys. How about we play around with some other brush settings? So, the first way that I'm going to do this is I want to make an abstract art piece. Do you guys want to hang out while I make an abstract art piece, or is abstract art is that passé?
I'm always down for some abstract art, Miss Nicole.
Nice.
Zaboomafoo does not know abstraction because Zaboomafoo understands all.
That is really woke, Mr. Zaboomafoo. Are you
I
woke?
haven't slept in 3 days.
That explains a lot. Is it because of the working conditions in Amazon?
It's the night shift.
Oh, you're on the night shifts, yeah.
Well, you said you worked from 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9, right?
5 to 9. Yes.
Wait, 5 a.m. to
There's
9 p.m.?
There's no Zabooma breaks either.
Man, it is really cool that we're using Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get Zabooma censored?
Zabooma band.
Man. All right. I am so. We have a chatter, Mr. Cornian, saying that is so cool. That is, thank you. I'm starting off here with just some regular kind of patterns, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new layer, and I'm gonna move on to a different brush. So we didn't get the chance to use a feather brush, but I really want to. So I'm gonna start pulling just some different colors here. And I don't know if you guys could see, but what I was doing, and actually I'm realizing now, is that it's not going to pop up because OBS is only capturing the specific window and that doesn't count as it. But there's a way to adjust the tilt of your brush. So I'm just going in and I'm doing that. If we get the chance to show this again, maybe you'll be able to see it a little bit better if we're maybe at the studio after we get done with this expedition. But I went ahead and did these on a different layer so that way I could adjust my blending modes.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Zabooma magic.
So now I'm...
Bless you.
Bless you. Someone sneeze?
I was laughing. It might have sounded like a sneeze over.
Why were you laughing?
Oh, because
Were you laughing?
no reason.
Why are you laughing?
Huh?
No reason.
Does my Zabooma culture make you laugh?
Nope.
Okay, good.
No
Nice.
laughs
Because I
here.
gotta go to my Zaboomarvitsa later.
Yep. All right, guys. So I am adding in
So anyway,
just a few other type of textures here. How does this look?
Miss Nicole, this is looking really cool. I love the neon green you got going on.
Yeah, this is really cool. Zaboomafoo likes it.
I'm glad.
Would you live here, Zaboomafoo?
Live there? How about I would? Yes.
Wow. Now that's high praise.
Now that is
Now
Zaboomafoo.
that's what I call. Yep. Ribbit. I mean. Ooh.
Yeah, I agree, Zaboomafoo. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add in just a few more layers here because we still got some more time for me to just make more cool art, right, guys?
Always
Right,
time
Miss
to make
Nicole.
art.
Always time for more cool art. Ooh, I like the stark red on top of it.
Thanks. It might end up changing colors because I think I'm going to go ahead and change my blend mode. But I'm glad that it's a winner so far. So see if I was to go in and adjust it like this. Then
Yeah, that one.
this one?
That one.
Yeah. Oh. That's awesome. Cool. What's another color? What about an orangey kind of color? Wow, see, that looks cool.
It reminds me of, let's see, like in the bowling alley when they have like the black lights and the carpet.
Yeah, I feel like that is, for better or for worse, 99% of my inspiration in art is bowling alley blacklight carpets.
Nice. Ooh, that's cool with the black and
That's
white.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So, I honestly am feeling pretty good about this Zaboomafoo inspired piece here. And again, I'm just going to go and do what I did last time. Because I think it looks cool if we have just this area of, just desaturation right here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that really makes it look neat.
This reminds me of a Zabooma premonition I had.
Really? What did it say?
You see, it means, well, there we go. It means that everything's gonna be A-okay. Because even though it may look dark in the center, you are surrounded by beautiful nature and art. Hi, my name is Zaboomafoo, and I'm here to talk to you about important things. Nature. Zaboomafoo has no bedtime. You see, Zaboomafoo works 9 to 5 and 5
And
to
5 to
9.
9.
Zabooma what?
Oh.
Zaboomafoo keeps hearing voices in his head. I'm going Zabooma crazy.
Wow. Ah, man, that's crazy. Is there a wild animal? Oh, man, it's hard to see him, isn't
Ah, the blue dog of the forest.
it? He kind of looks like
Spirit dog.
the Spog.
Oh.
Oh,
Does Zaboomafoo like puppies?
Zaboomafoo once had a dog.
What
And
happened to
then
him?
my Zabooma father said the dog was too messy, and I had to Zabooma.
Man, that is a sad, sad story,
Wow,
Mr.
poor
Zaboomafoo.
Zabooma dog.
So, while we have you here, Mr. Zaboomafoo, I have to ask. So, is Zaboomafoo like a
Please don't.
family name, or why does everyone have Zaboomafoo?
Well,
Or Zaboom?
Well,
I mean,
you see, Zaboomafoo works so much that he has barely any time to learn about his family history and where his Zabooma comes from. Um, please change it back.
That was crazy.
Oh man, what an inspirational backstory, Mr. Zaboomafoo.
Really, yeah, it really was. All right, guys. So we have about 3 minutes left here. Do you think that there's anything cool that we could do in the 3 minutes remaining?
Probably Zabooma not. Just kidding. Yes.
Like what? What do you think we could do for the next 3 minutes? I'm open to suggestions. That's kind of what I was asking.
What if we?
I can put it back on Nature Cam for the next 3 minutes.
No. Zaboomafoo has an idea.
What is it?
Okay, let's spell Zaboomafoo with these new brushes. Or spell Nature Week with these new brushes.
That seems like a really, really, really cool idea. So I really liked my old artwork, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in a folder, and I'm going to hide it. Nice. And now I can go in here, and we're going to try to spell Nature Week or Zaboomafoo.
Nature.
Okay. So I think I have a little idea here. I'm going to use the
Or
feather
whatever you want.
brush, because I feel like this one's going to be the easiest to draw with, or to write with, I mean. Oh,
Or you can make a giant Z for Zaboomafoo.
what if I do an N and a W for Nature
That is
Week?
not my name.
That-
Oh, yes.
That sounds excellent, Miss Nicole.
Cool. So here we have our feather. And then I'm going to do another color in here. And then you're going to... Nice. We're going to do it like this. So we have an N.
Okay.
And then, so we're halfway there. Now we just need a W. And a W is kind of like mountains, but upside down.
That's true.
All right, let's see here. I want to get the right sizing. Oh, because this brush is really big normally. Oh, that's too big. That's too small. 700? No. 800? Yeah, 800 will work. What kind of color should I go for the W?
So you got some cooler colors on the left side. What if we did some warmer colors on the right side?
I like the way you think.
Maybe a kind of red or a yellow,
Green.
orange.
Oh, yeah, orange. Very nice.
Nice. All right. We're going to slam dunk this. And then I heard a green. Green isn't necessarily a warm color,
No
but
green.
let's throw it in there. Too late.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't worry. Whoa.
Beautiful. That looks
Nature
amazing,
Week.
Miss Nicole.
Wow.
Well,
Wow. Nature Week.
that is just about all the time that we have for today's stream.
I'm all zaboomed out.
Hey, what did I say?
That
Oh,
is
sorry, Mr.
true.
Zaboomafoo.
We are all zaboomed out. So,
Indeed.
thank you guys so much for watching today's awesome episode. We will be back again tomorrow, same time, and we'll be doing some more Nature Week stuff.
Nature.
Yay, nature!
All right, y'all. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you join us for the rest of Nature Week. And as always, I'm Mr. Zach.
I'm Miss Nicole.
And I am Mr. Zaboomafoo, sitting in for Mr. Steven. Zabooma, bye!
Bye, everybody.
Bye.